So you want to get fit, but you have absolutely no idea where to even begin? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Over the next few minutes, we're going to cut right through all the noise and build a super simple, super clear plan for you to take your very first steps into fitness. And that feeling? It's a common one, isn't it? The fitness world is just jam-packed with so much conflicting advice that it can feel completely overwhelming. But don't you worry, we're about to make it simple. And that is the absolute truth. Just getting started, that's the biggest hurdle. Once you take that first step, you start to build momentum. And that momentum is exactly what we're going to focus on today. Okay, let's dive right in. Before you even think about doing a single push-up or going for a jog around the block, we need to lay the most important foundation of all, your motivation. So, what's your real reason? Is it to have the energy to keep up with your kids? To feel more confident and capable in your day-to-day life? Get really, really specific and write it down. Because this why is your anchor for when that initial motivation inevitably starts to fade. And trust me, at some point, it will. Now, once you have that why locked in, we need to turn it into an actual plan. And the best tool for that is the SMART Goals framework. It's awesome. It takes a vague idea like get fit and transforms it into a clear, actionable target. Let's just walk through an example, okay? Instead of a vague goal like, I want to run more, let's make it SMART. First, specific. I want to run 1 mile without stopping. Super clear. Second, measurable. You either can or you can't. It's easy to track. Third, achievable. If you can currently jog for a minute, 1 mile is a realistic next step. Fourth, relevant. This helps you build cardio health, which might be your main why. And finally, time-bound. I will do this within 6 weeks. See, now you have a real target. All right, with our goals set, it's time for the fun part, moving your body. Let's look at how you can actually start working out without getting injured or totally burning out. And here is probably the most important rule for your first workouts. Start small. Seriously, just 10 or 15 minutes. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself. It's to build the habit. Proving to yourself that you can show up consistently is way, way more powerful than one heroic workout that leaves you sore for a week. Now, what kind of exercise should you be doing? Well, a great fitness plan has 2 main ingredients. You've got cardio, which is for your heart health and endurance, and then you've got strength training to build functional muscle and really fire up your metabolism. The most effective approach is going to combine both. And you know what the best part is? You don't need a gym. You can start right now with these foundational bodyweight moves. Think squats and lunges for your legs, push-ups on your knees for your upper body, and planks for your core. But the number one rule here, focus on good form over speed or how many you can do. Good form prevents injury and makes sure you're actually working the right muscles. So what does a week actually look like? A simple schedule just like this is perfect. You alternate your workout days with rest days. And that rest, it is non-negotiable. It's not lazy, it is productive. Rest is when your muscles actually repair themselves and grow stronger. This simple rhythm is the key to making progress without burning out. Now, exercise is a huge piece of the puzzle, but it's only half the equation. To get the absolute best results, we also need to think about how you're fueling your body and the simple tools that can help. You do not need a complicated diet. Just focus on a balanced plate. You want some lean proteins to help rebuild muscle, complex carbs to give you sustained energy, and healthy fats to support your overall health. Just think whole, nutrient-dense foods. It's that simple. And speaking of simple fuel, please don't overlook this one. Drink your water. Hydration impacts everything, from your energy levels during a workout to how well you recover afterward. It is one of the easiest wins you can possibly get. So what about equipment? You can absolutely start with zero, but if you want to invest just a little bit, these are your best bets. A yoga mat and some resistance bands are fantastic, super versatile tools. Things like dumbbells and all that can come later as you progress. You know, every journey has its challenges. Knowing what to watch out for can save you a ton of frustration and keep you on the right path. So to keep you on track, let's just run through the 5 most common traps for beginners. Number 1, doing way too much way too soon. That's a fast track to burnout. Number 2, skipping warm-ups. You're just asking for an injury. 3, prioritizing heavy weight over good form. That's ineffective and dangerous. 4, doing only cardio. You're missing out on all those great muscle building benefits. And finally, expecting results overnight. That will only lead to frustration. Be patient with yourself. Okay, so you've started. That's fantastic. Now, how do we make this a part of your life for good?
It's all about building a sustainable habit.
Making this last is all about playing the long game. So first, track your progress, not to judge yourself, but to celebrate how far you've come. Second, find activities you actually enjoy. If you hate running, don't run. Maybe it's dancing or hiking. And most importantly, learn to listen to your body. Discomfort is where you grow, but sharp pain is a signal to stop. And here's a powerful rule to live by: consistency over perfection. You're gonna have off days. That's fine. What matters is that you keep showing up. Remember, every single expert out there was once a beginner too.
Let this be your mantra. It's not about having the perfect gear or the perfect plan. It's about starting right now with whatever you have available to you.
So it all comes down to this. The journey doesn't start with a marathon. It starts with a single step. Maybe that's a 10-minute walk after dinner, or maybe it's just sitting down to finally define your why. I hope this has given you the confidence to take it. The only question left is, what will your first step be?